cleaning some stuff. Good. I'm cleaning this stuff up. Oops, a little piece of metal hit me. I'm gonna clean this stuff up and then I'm gonna get to paint them and the powder coat them after they're all cleaned up. Thank you. Thank you. Well, he's not, I am.
All right. So, you doing live?
Yeah.
Do we have people?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So basically, what we're doing right now is, last few days I looked over kind of last things we needed and how this is going to go, and just made sure it's going to be a good process. you know, I've been out of building cars for a few years, and I had designed some new products before I left and wanted to do that. We were just going to get an automatic turbo daily, some stock automatic turbo it, have some fun with some engine management, maybe make a couple parts that I think would help the market for people doing basic setups that could work with a lot, like boost controllers or something, I don't know, something fun. But my boy told me he had a good deal on a K-Series. He had a shell at his house. You know how it goes. Full-blown racing program and everything fucking back up and running. We bought a couple grand worth of tools the last month, which, so I'm just like you guys, right? I'm just a regular dude, and I don't have a job right now. This is technically my job. So sitting around ordering parts all month, spending that money, it don't really work like that, you know what I mean?
But we're gonna rebuild yours, and then we're gonna build mine.
Yeah, do yours, mine. Doing this H-Teggy. We got some good stuff in store. So basically what we're doing right now is we're just prepping some stuff for mock-up. Harley's gonna start powder coating and painting, so we're just getting some ECU cases ready to powder coat, along with shaving some casting flaws and stuff like that. I got valve covers to do. This is just a mock-up turbo. It is a blown turbo. It's not a good one. Took the compressor wheel off just because it was cool as a desk ornament. Polish that out. I'm going to shave the logoing off. Harley's going to paint it. I'm going to hit those brackets just with some quick black real quick so they don't flash rust while they're sitting in storage. We've got a VTEC killer conversion for the K-Series right here that I got to go through and clean these parts, extra VTC solenoid, non-VTEC rockers for a VTEC killer conversion, and then a tensioner. So I'm just going to clean all these out. Again, this stuff gets bagged because these came from our engines, a good known engine. These stuff will get cleaned up to the best of our ability, considering it's just simple stuff. We'll put them in gas and, use whatever we need to clean them up. And then I'll wrap them and, lubricate them with something, and then wrap them in plastic, and I'll put them off to the side. I went and did pretty much a full K-Series bottom end the other day of what was good, what was bad. I do like to keep like a known good oil pump around, or a couple other parts that are known good in case we do need them. But those base model Ks use like a balance shaft one, and that's not an oil pump we commonly use. The timing cover that goes on any K24, keep that, cleaned it, painted it. A lot of the stuff I do, we try to not necessarily reuse junk stuff, but say like it's used, we'll just get an inexpensive used version and we'll refurbish it. Say we're doing like new seals, rebuilds, this, that. It depends on what it is, right? So like these engine brackets, simple enough. Most people don't paint them. Most people don't clean them, prep them, this, that. Well, in the direction my company's heading, the scope of our clients, and where I actually want to prioritize myself, and the way I want to give you guys quality control and all that, has been all this background movement of getting ready. So sitting here wire wheeling these doesn't seem like a big deal. This isn't even something that's a part of the fabrication process or what we're doing. This is because I'm building a car for somebody and I want it to be nicer. There's a lot of things that didn't make it onto that paperwork that are going into this car that we put into a lot of people's cars, as far as like extra attention to detail or cleanliness or quality control or fixing things or making things better. Doing things similar to the way I would with my car if it's kind of off, and it generally works out for us better. So as we prep these, we just got this new welding table. It's a little dusty. It rained the last few days. I had it covered, but I got to dust it off. We just use the leaf blower and blow everything out. We've got our elbows right here prepped. We've got our table set up here just for the Teggy build, and it's just a nice little spot in our backyard. I mean, it's pretty much just like you guys building at your house, except we're gonna make some cool manifolds and headers. You guys will see some stuff along the way. I'll talk about design and theory, engine theory and tuning and all that stuff, and there will be more educational videos coming out and stuff, but for right now, we are going to fabricate and enjoy this. When I do tuning, there's been a few cars I've tuned I didn't live feed or videotape, because to be honest with you, the last few weeks I've been kind of like, am I doing this for me, or am I doing this for the YouTube, or am I doing this for my family to financially be all right, but is that even going to work? And I finally figured out like what I really want out of this, and kind of the direction we're going, and what kind of line we're going to hold, and the scope of our clients, and the scope of where we actually want to be, and that clarity, that actual like transparency from us to our clients and stuff on how this goes, what happens, what it's about, you know, our whole goal-oriented idea as to like what we do. And once people get in with that and we start to become somewhat of friends or acquaintances, they start to realize like, hey man, this dude knows what's up, and he's just really meticulous about his shit, and some stuff he's just kind of like, yeah, that's cool. It just depends on what it is. So we're gonna get back to cleaning. I didn't want to make these live feeds too long. Harley wanted to come hang out and shoot some video. She's always taking care of my stuff. So I'm gonna go back and we're gonna finish this. I'll probably do one more live feed tonight, and in the future we're probably just gonna be live feeding these the fabrication and builds every day. I will make some videos. Those are more so of certain builds or when we go to meets or drives or anything like that. But throughout this process, I will shoot video and pictures that will make their way into a video, even if it's just a little fab, a little BS, and then like the finished product. So it's not all on just a live. I'll have like the intro, some music, all that stuff. So if you go back and look at our videos, similar to that. So live feed again is just easier right now to jump on and talk to you guys. So I think we're gonna take off. I hope you guys have a good one. And basically I'm gonna start mocking up, and we'll probably do live feed in an hour or two of the updates. And I can't wait to show you guys what we build. It's gonna be a really good time.